What's up, UBL Nation? I'm Broken Pinky, and we are live with the first set of the league. I am coach of the Houston Dracos. I am challenging Cathybara for week 1. I meant to record a team builder much earlier, and I forgot, or I messed up the recording. Here's the team breakdown. I'm most expecting Charizard, Ogerpon, Celesteela, Ninetales, Riolu, Suicune. I guess I can briefly talk about the team while I let her know that I sent the challenge. We have Intimidate Crook with Taunt and enough speed to outrun everything at -1. Webb's Kilowattrel with Sash and no Tailwind because I couldn't fit it. Covert Cloak Sneasler with Brick Break to break the screens. 1 point faster than Kilowattrel. Kilowattrel is also 1 point faster than Dragapult, who is a Life Orb Breaker on the special side. We have Supportive Blastoise with Toxic for the Suicune and Fake Out Following Water Pulse for everything else. And lastly, Tapu Bulu with Telepathy. Okay. Ooh, much different team than I expected. So no Suicune. Let's see. No Suicune. There is a Reuniclus. No Ogerpon is interesting. So normally my 4 into this matchup is always going to be Sneasler, Kilowattrel, Blastoise, and Dragapult. But with no Ogerpon and with no whatchamacallit? I don't remember what I was going to say. No Ogerpon and no Suicune. I think I feel okay leaving Kilowattrel at home. And now, the big thing I'm worried about is Trick Room and Prankster coaching stuff. So, I think I want to lead Sneasler Crook game 1. Because I could see her. So the likely leads are either Reuniclus or Charizard with Riolu. I guess I'll just lead. Yeah, I'll lead the 4. I'll lead Sneasler, Crook, Blastoise, and Dragapult. Okay, it is Charizard, Reuniclus. Interesting. I think I'm just going to go for Fake Out and Knockoff. I could Taunt here. I think Trick Room is pretty obvious, but so is Mental Herb, therefore. I think figuring out the item is important. I could double into the Reuniclus here. I might just have to give up game 1, though, and also my Sneasler. Is Fake Out on Charizard really worth it? It's going to be faster than my Blastoise and Trick Room, which is bad. I'm just going to go Fake Out Taunt. I'm going to find out some information, I guess. No, because if it is Covert, or if it is Mental Herb, I'd rather get damage off on it. Crocodile versus Reuniclus. I could just kill it outright. But then this leaving Charizard. No, I'm just going to split attacks. It's probably Scrafty Celesteela in the back. So my Blastoise is pretty good in the end game. My Dragapult isn't great here, though. I don't want to just double attack into a Protect. Is my thing. This is like guaranteed value. Okay. She is taking a long time thinking about this. Yeah, this is really spooky. I also do like having Bulu as like kind of the bluff of the Terrain Sneasler stuff when I'm really never going for that. Yeah, we get to learn a lot about what she is cooking. It's going to be Scrafty coming in. I reveal Clam. Get Fake Out, we don't get the poison. We knock off on the Scrafty. We get rid of Assault Vest. Good to know. Good to know. I think I just go into Blastoise. What's this Charizard gonna do? I could go for a Dire Claw. The thing with going for Dire Claw into the Charizard is that I'm probably gonna lose it and I won't be able to beat Celesteela. Well, no, I can beat it. I can beat it without Sneasler, I think. I could just split attacks again and go Dire Claw High Horsepower. But I feel like Fake Out is very obvious. Let's see if I can glean any info from the Scrafty, because that is Quad Resist. So it's probably not Fizz Def. That is in fact not Fizz Def. Probably. Maybe it is. Yeah, I'm just gonna go Blastoise and do this. We see the Mega, Fake Out, Flare Blitz. Makes sense. And we get the High Horsepower off into the Scrafty. Now I just want a Mega. We do see Intimidate on the Scrafty as well, which is kind of surprising to me. So Fake Out is live. That Scrafty seems to be Spadef. I'm guessing as an answer to Blastoise. Yeah, -1 Sneasler CC should blow it up. And so will Brick Break at this point. I could just Mega Evolve Follow Me and go for Horsepower into the Charizard, but I think I'd be playing into a Protect. But I think that's fine. We see Celesteela. Okay, so that is the last. Good to know. And we see Snarl. Okay. I'm going to go for a Toxic, put Scrafty on a timer, and I'm going to taunt the Celesteela. Ooh, this is going to be a long one. This is going to be a long one, ladies and gents. I'm going to plug in my computer to charge early on. And the screen is brighter. I could knock off into the Steela slot. But, okay, we do get the taunt. We get the Toxic. Drain Punch does a ton of damage. Is it Giga Drain? Leech Seed. Okay. Good, 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 good. I'm going to Follow Me and knock off, I think. Because I can do good damage to the Zard. I can knock off something. I don't like my Crook taking that much damage, though. Is that just max attack? Yeah, this is probably just max attack. We get the Follow Me. We're going to knock off lefties. Drain Punch, Heavy Slam. Grass Knot. Ooh, okay. That's a good play. That is pretty unfortunate to have happen. I'm going to bring in my Sneasler. It did get an attack boost, though. So Heavy Slam would send me flying. So knock off and do Celesteela. Is it Fizz Def? There's no way, right? Yeah. It can't taunt, or it can't protect, which is good. I'm going to assume that it's Spadef. Sneasler CC does not knock it out, though. which does suck. Yeah, I think I might lose this, honestly, because Pult isn't very useful at this point in time. I think I'm actually just going to go hard Dragapult and CC the Stila. We don't kill, which is unfortunate. We block the Drain Punch with Heavy Slam. Yeah, and that's just going to OHKO me. Okay, so things are quickly getting very bad. Things are quickly getting very bad. I think I can double protect and scout. Yeah, I think I double protect. One more turn of Toxic should put it in range of a Dragon Pulse. And that can burn up a possible protect on the Celesteela. Okay, she calls it. Good on her. That was the right thing to do. Heavy Slam into my Pult. I think now she just sets Trick Room and I lose. Yeah, there's no way the Celesteela protects. I think that's a very bad play for her to do. I mean, best case scenario, she's overthinking it and she switches out the Reuniclus. Because I could be physical Dragapult. If I was physical here, that'd be amazing. Because then I could just darts knock very freely. I guess we haven't seen knockoff from the Scrafty yet, so we don't know if it's knockoff or not. But yeah, I mean, Celesteela's going to get another kill here with Heavy Slam for sure. She does switch it out. Okay. It is Protect. That is so good. That is so incredibly good. Now we just double Protect on the Fake Out turn. Scrafty takes more damage. Yeah, this is actually completely fine. It is Protect last. I could... The problem with Protect and hitting the Stila is that if she doesn't Fake Out, I'm very screwed. I think it's fine to just double Protect. Reuniclus is going to come back in. Yeah, she did go for knockoff, so that was a good play. And now we go for knockoff and Dragon Pulse. And I'm guaranteed to get a kill and some good damage on the Reuniclus. And we get to figure out if it's Culver, if it's Mental Herb, what's going on with this Reuniclus for game 2 and 3. Because game 1 is a lost cause. I'm going to spoil things for you guys. Game 1 is a lost cause. And I can see her shifting it up for game 2. What's nice is that like what she brought is pretty weak into Kilowatt Roll. How do I sneeze or die again? I already forgot. Oh, it was Heavy Slam, right. Yeah, knowing that its attack booster is good. I really wish that CC killed, though. Okay, we kill the Scrafty. I think she just has some Trick Room here and probably wins. Yeah, it was Mental Herb. Oh, we got a bad roll, too. That sucks. But now I think she just split attacks and it's Jover. Celesteela is going to come in. So if I'm Kathy, I'm targeting down the Dragapult. We do know that Reuniclus is faster. It could just be Psychic and it could just be Shadow Ball into Dragapult and Grass Knot into Crook, and I can't really do much about that. How do I still win this? I think I still win this by protecting Crook. I'm going for Dragon Pulse. Into Reuniclus. It is Shadow Ball. We do live. Heavy Slam. Okay. We've burned a turn. We get some information for game 2. Yeah, Grass Knot's gonna kill me. GG. Okay. We get some good info. We do get good info. I think the lead was right. I think the plan for the back was not right. I think I still have to lead the same too. I think the problem with this matchup is that Blastoise is so good as a support. It's really hard to not bring it, but it's so... Well, now that I know it has Grass Knot, I can play around it differently, but Celesteela hits me hard no matter what. Even Kilowattrel probably gets blown up by 2 Heavy Slams. I'm just going to assume, right? It's not a very bulky Pokemon. I mean, it lives too, I guess. But it doesn't live the partner. I do think I have to bring Blastoise. Is this a Bulu moment? It could be a Bulu moment. The problem with Bulu is that it very, very much dies to that Celesteela. I think I bring Blastoise Kilowattrel in my last 2. And I could just turn 1, launch CC Knockoff into the Reuniclus, and that's pretty safe. The problem with this lead is that if she goes Riolu Charizard, I could be bad into the Stila in the back. But that's a risk I'll have to take. I feel like Dragapult didn't feel that good. So we'll go with this. Okay, Ninetales Charizard. That is an interesting lead. I could just go Fake Out Taunt. I don't think I revealed Taunt. A small problem with that. Oh, I did reveal Taunt. Oops. Small problem is that it loses to Cloak. And... Yeah... This is where it would have been nice to just go Caesar Kilowattrel, but I didn't feel comfortable making that read. I surely died to Flare Blitz, right? There's no real point in checking. I guess we don't know if it's Flare Blitz because we only saw Dragon Claw. So it could be Fire Punch. I live that. I could just double the Ninetales. Just Fake Out Taunt. We'll try it. Protect. That's fair. So now she has Fake Out Pressure, which is very not good. It's extremely not good. Do not get me wrong. I can at least Brick Break it later. Just shut the fuck up, Java. Shut the fuck up. Okay. We're going to do this. Yeah, that's predictable. We get to learn some information about this Ninetales. I think we fake out probably just the Ninetales, yeah. And we switch into power. Drain punches me, makes sense. We're gonna follow me, and we're gonna brick break into the Scrafty. Celesteela's gonna come in. Okay, so we know her 4. And we break the screen. The issue is that there's nothing really stopping her from setting it up again. I am going to switch into Denji. And do we Direcloth the Ninetales? I think that's safer than going for a CC into the Steela. The problem is that I kind of need to CC the Steela eventually. And in game 1 that did like 50%. Yeah. But I think I will just go for this. And hope I get some good luck. Come on, Sneasler. Okay, Para's nice. Freeze Dry is real bad. That is real bad. That might be game losing bad, honestly. That might just lose me the game on the spot. Yeah, that might just lose me the game on the spot. Because the problem now is I kind of have to double the Celesteela. I don't really have a choice in the matter. And she's going to protect it. If she doesn't protect it, though, then I just lose immediately. Yeah, this one's looking rough. This is looking rough. I mean, it's nice that the Ninetales is now forever parried. But yeah, that's not looking great. Okay, she didn't protect it. Okay, Celesteela's down. That's good. That's really good. Freeze Rise into Crook, but we eat. I'm gonna protect and switch into my Blastoise. Yeah, at this point I need Sneasler alive. There's no two ways about it. Who do I... It's the next turn that's the problem here. Because the Charizard isn't Mega, so she can still play that mind game with me. And I can't really use Crook to figure it out. Yeah, that Ninetales did so much more to that Kilowatt than I expected. She's just very prepared for this Blastoise. Is what I'm learning. Does she call the Freeze Dry? If so, I might just lose immediately. Okay, just Drain Punch. Blizzard. No freeze is nice. Okay. I think I fake out High Horsepower at this point. If she switches into Charizard, I just have to hold the L. I fear. But this should knock out the Ninetales. I could go for a crazy play of going to power and clicking Water Pulse. Okay, let's look at this Ninetales' bulk. In the snow, it took half from Dire Claw. That is entirely Fizdef. Or very nearly entirely Fizdef. If I go Blastoise, Water Pulse doesn't kill. If I hit it with Crocodile, High Horsepower doesn't kill. Okay. Well, folks, it looks like we are hoping for a freeze. Or hoping for a para. I think my best play, then, is switch in power and Water Pulse. She's going to freeze dry me. She switches to Zard. Big damage on the Zard. And a Snarl. Okay. That was a big play. Big play. Because now what I can do... We don't know the last people on this Scrafty. It could be Zen Headbutt. She also just learned now that I am Covert Cloak. Is I can CC and follow me. And I think I win no matter what. The question is, does it kill the Ninetales? I think the answer to that is no. Let's just do math. Dire Claw's 160, yeah. CC is 120. So unless I get a really high roll, I think it's Jove. Or I think that's not a possibility, but I think Protect on the Zard is very likely. So I'm just going to run CC, follow me. I'm going to let it ride. If Scrafty stays in, it dies. If Ninetales comes in, it takes a lot. We see Mega. Scrafty goes down. It's Declaw into the Blastoise. We live another one. Okay. Ninetales is Protect, Aurora Veil, Freeze Dry, and Blizzard. Charizard, we've only seen Flare Blitz and Dragon Claw. Okay. This is really hard. But I think what I do is I Dire Claw and I follow me. I think that's my play. If it's Protect and she Dragon Claws, I should live. If it crits me, then I go Crook. Horsepower, Blizzard, I should live. And then it's down to Freeze. I think I'm going to follow me and Dire Claw. That Water Pulse was a big swing in the momentum. This is such a tight endgame. We get the Protect call. Does it kill? Nice. And that's game. What a comeback that game too. All right. So now we're in game 3. That was a big comeback after getting that Kilowattrel turn wrong. I think the problem is that I have to bring the same 4. I can't really bring Bulu. Dragapult isn't good enough. So I think it's just the same 4. And we gotta fight in the Trick Room. Do I change up the order? That game she led Ninetales Zard. I was very unprepared for it, but if she goes back... I feel like I just got bailed is the thing that worries me. If I go Kilowattrel Crook, what happens? Into Zard Reuniclus, I go Webs Knockoff. Yeah, I think I like that. Kilowattrel, Crocodile, Sneasler, Blastoise. I think I like that. If it is Riolu lead, then I'm scared. This is a tense one. This is a heater. Croak has been very good to me this set, by the way. For all the Croak slander I've been hearing, it's a good mon. It's just flawed. Very, very flawed. But I mean, when you have this much freaking Spadef in it, it takes special attacks fine. Just not a Drain Punch or a Max Attack Scrafty. Yeah, I don't know. This Bulu is definitely a meme pick. But it was never coming to the set. Oh my god, I'm so stressed out right now. I am so stressed out. Okay. Yeah, I don't really have much more to say. I don't know what she's gonna do. Because she could just go back into trickery mode. But then I web knockoff pretty safely. I wish Window and Rat were watching this and cheering me on. Okay. It is coaching lead. Okay. Yeah, this is the downside of leaving Dragapult at home, is that now I have to really hope for a Dire Claw to get some good damage on this Zard. Yeah, Air Slash doesn't kill pretty much ever. Yeah, literally never. But I think I Air Slash and I switch to Sneasler or I switch to Blastoise. Can I follow me away coachings? I guess we can find out. But my Kilowattrel should always survive the turn. Unless it's like unless she goes for a crazy play. But I went without Kilowattrel last game, so I'm completely fine. Even though I got Omega bailed by her not protecting the Celesteela when she should have. Okay, we do see turn 1 Mega. There's the coaching. You're just going to hit me. We get the crit! Okay. That's a good start. That's definitely a good start. Now I can go for Follow Me Electroweb, depending on what she has next to it. Yeah, because the Violet always lived. But I guess if it was no Violet, yeah, that was a roll in her favor. Okay, that's a big turn 1 swing, but now we are dealing with boosted Zard. And my only ways of hitting this game for good damage are physical attackers. Ah. I could Thunderbolt and go for a Toxic. The problem is that it could be Celesteela last. And if it is, I might just lose on the spot. I could double into that slot. Did we see Protect? Yes. Okay. Yeah, this is always going to be the 4 moves, I feel like. Maybe Roost, but this is always going to be the 4 moves. I think I can go Crook, and I can go for a Fake Out into the Reuniclus. And we'll see what happens. I think Charizard's going to protect. I think that's pretty likely. She doesn't protect. She did not protect. Jarvis, tell me how I win this. How do I win this? That's a really good question. I don't have much time to figure out an answer. Is the problem. Because there's no way she's setting up Trick Room for me. She's not that kind. She's probably going to launch a Grass Knot or an Energy Ball into one of my guys. And then attack with the Zard. I should live 2+1 Dragon Claws. Not that one. Not that one. I do not. Wow, I really do not. Okay. That is good to know. I'm going to go for knockoff, and I'm going to go for a toxic, because that is my only way out of this. Oh, but then no. I have to call. I think she's going to Dragon Claw the Crook. And I'm going to toxic the Zard. Fuck. Okay. That's fine. We've seen Trick Room, Shadow Ball. It's got to be Psychic to hit the Sneasler, so it can't be Protect. This is so scary. Oh man, if I was pulled last, this could have been a different game. It still could be a different game, because I can always get the Electro Web off. The problem is that I'm really struggling to deal damage to this Charizard. I guess... How much am I doing into +1? That's good damage. That's good damage for sure. The problem is that if I let my guy go down, I think I might just lose off of that. I just feel like switch and attack is very obvious. I think I'm gonna call her switching. In that case, do I want to go into Kilowattrel? No, I don't think so. Okay, she did switch. We got that right, at least. Protect fails. And that's good damage. That is pretty good damage, if I do say so myself. Okay. I think I protect the Crook. I toxic one of you. Probably the Scrafty. TBH. I could go for a Water Pulse as well. I guess I can see how bulky is that Charizard based on how much damage it took from regular Water Pulse. Huh? How to do so much then? Oh, it's regular Charizard. Wait, what? No snow. That would have been helping my calcs out a lot. Okay, so it's a ton of special bulk. It's a ton of bulk, period. And if we liken that to Crocodile, let's just assume max HP. There's a chance that kills. Do I go for it? I think I might just go for it. Let's just fucking jump into it. Could snarl me. Could fake out me. I think both are fine. Do I toxic the Scrafty? No, I don't need to toxic the Scrafty. I just need damage in this left slot, no matter what it is. Fake out Dragon Claw. Makes sense. And we live another turn like that, which is so nice. The problem here is that Protect is extremely likely. Like, extremely, extremely likely. And so is Drain Punch. What if I do this? I go into you and I Toxic the Scrafty. Let's try it. Protect, we call that. Get the Toxic. Drain Punch the Kilowatt. Okay. I think now I go for Follow Me Electroweb. And this suddenly opens up the game a lot. Because now I can target into that Charizard slot a lot safer. There is a chance I go down to this double up, though. But it's a chance I have to take, I think. In fact, I would argue I'm pretty likely to go down to this double up. But I need this Charizard to be slowed down. Alright. Oh, this is so sketchy. I'm technically up a Pokemon, but my Crook is very low. Reuniclus? Okay. So now the problem is that Trick Room goes up. And that is a problem. That is a big problem. I'm going to Air Slash. Do I hope for the flinch? Maybe. Maybe I just have to. Yeah, that was a really good play. It might just be wrapped. Just off that. Okay, Air Slash is pretty likely to kill the Zard at least. I think I do this. I accept that it's probably going to Protect instead of Trick Room. Didn't Protect. We get the kill. Crit probably didn't matter. And there's the Trick Room. Okay. Can I survive 4 turns in Trick Room? That is what this game comes down to. Whew. Kilowatt will get 2. We are competitive. I think first things first. I can't redirect both of these is the problem. Yeah, both of them are threatening my Crook with a KO. I need to find a way to reset Intimidate. Because if I double Protect, that burns 1. Yeah. I think I'm going to Air Slash the Scrafty and switch into Sneasler. Psychic is going to knock me out. Drain Punch. It's not going to do much. Do I win? I don't win. I do not win. Definitely not. Okay. Definitely not over yet. Yeah, not over by any means. Wait! The Scrafty can't hit me. Okay, unless it's been Zen Headbutt this entire time, the Scrafty cannot hit me. The Scrafty can't hit me. This guy can't protect. I think I win this. I'm going to fake out and fake out. Your Mental Herb, we confirm this. Your Assault Vest, we confirm this. We fake out, we fake out. Then I follow me CC. Then I bring in Crook Protect, and I should be the Reuniclus. Fake out, fake out. Because the Reuniclus should always be faster than Scrafty and Trick Room. I think I win. We got the poison, that doesn't matter. Flinch. Flinch. Reuniclus flinch first. Oh, it was overcoat the whole time. Okay. We follow me. We CC. Sneasler just has to live this hit and we win. Yeah, I'm sorry about all the hacks. That's kind of what my team does. Is it haxes, and it haxes more and more. Please. Oh my god, I think we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna survive this week 1. Has it been regenerated the whole time? Did I just not notice it? Okay, come on. Psychic. Don't be Zen Headbutt. Don't be Zen Headbutt. Yes! And CC picks up the kill. It's 2 against 1 here. And we just protect and we Dire Claw. And Crook is going to win the end game. Oh my god. Good games to Cathy. Oh. We win it 2-1. Oh my god. That did not go anything like how I thought I was going to expect it. GG's to Cathy. I think she's salty, very understandably. But that was a banger first set. Man, all 4 of my mons put in overtime, especially, I can't even say especially, like these 3. Crocodile, Kilowattrel, Sneasler went bonkers. Went bonkers, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, that endgame was guaranteed as soon as I got my double fake out on the field. I just had to call that last turn of where Reuniclus was going to target. And once I called that, it was over. I'm very proud of myself for finding out, for figuring out that endgame, because that was a tough endgame. But, yeah. GG's once again to Cathy. Incredible player. I'm probably going to see her again in playoffs, if I make it there. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching our first match. Our next one should be up next Sunday. And take care. Peace out.